Welcome to day 11 of 4 weeks of yoga. Continuing with our yoga flow and cardio sequence for this week, we're going to start out seated on the floor with the eyes closed to do a quick body scan. So we're going to start by bringing the focus towards the breath, noticing where it's at in this moment.
I have searched many years.
And now you can shift your focus down to the feet, noticing any sensations you're having and how they feel today.
That my soul could depend. My soul cries out for your presence.
And now we're going to think about the legs and the knees, noticing how the muscles feel in this moment.
For your presence in here. In His name I find. In His name I find. In His name I find the peace I seek.
Now you can think about the hips and the torso, noticing how they feel today and noticing the movements that the torso makes with each breath.
The joy I seek.
Now you can focus on your hands and your arms.
I have searched many years.
Now we're going to bring the attention towards our shoulders and neck.
There was none that my soul could depend.
And to finish off, we're going to bring the attention towards our state of mind today, acknowledging and accepting where it's at in this moment. Standing on one end of our yoga mat or carpet to do our 4 half sun salutations. So with an inhale, we're going to reach the arms out and up, really reaching towards the sky. And with an exhale, we're going to touch the floor, bending from the waist. We'll lift the head a bit, take a step back and lower down as if through a push-up or bending the knees and then lower the chest. Now we're going to lift up into Cobra Pose with an inhale. And on your next exhale, we're going to change into Child's Pose. Now we're going to come up to repeat that. We're going to come to standing. And with an inhale, we're going to reach the arms out and up, looking towards our thumbs. And with an exhale, we're going to bend from the waist, touching the floor. We're going to lift the head a bit, then step back and lower down to the ground. We're going to push up into a Cobra Pose with an inhale, and stay here for about 1 breath. And on your next exhale, we're going to come down into Child's Pose. Now we're going to come up with an inhale and come to standing once again. So with an inhale, we're going to reach out and up, really enjoying the stretch. And with an exhale, we're going to bend down and touch the floor. We're going to lift our head a bit and step back, and with an exhale, we're going to lower down to the ground. Inhaling, we're going to lift up into Cobra Pose. And with an exhale, we're going to transition into child's pose. Now you're going to lift up and come to standing again. You're going to do that for the last time. So inhale the arms out and up. We're going to really enjoy each movement and stretch. Now we're going to bend down to touch the floor. With an inhale, we're going to lift our head up a bit. And exhaling, we're going to step back and lower down to the ground. With an inhale, we're going to straighten the arms to come up into a Cobra Pose. And exhaling, we're going to come into Child's Pose.
My trust in Jesus, the moment I
Inhaling, we're going to come up and come back to standing to repeat the first half of that.
My soul is lost.
So inhale the arms out and up. Then exhale, we're going to reach down to the ground, bending from the waist. Inhaling, we're going to lift the head and chest a bit. And with an exhale, we're going to relax the head and chest. Inhaling, we're going to lift them back up again. And now we're going to step back to come to all fours to do a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhaling, we're going to arch the back. And exhaling, we're going to round it. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Arching the back. And then rounding it. Inhaling and exhaling. Now we're going to stay here, and on the next exhale, lower down into Child's Pose. Now we're going to come up with an arching the back, and then we're going to round the back with an exhale. On the next exhale, lower down into Child's Pose. With an inhale, we're going to come back up with an arched back. Exhaling, we're going to round the back. Inhaling here, and then on the next exhale, lowering down into Child's Pose. We're going to come up, arching the back, and then we're going to round it. And lower down into Child's Pose. Gonna come up with an inhale, arching the back, and exhaling, we're going to round it. Now we're gonna arch it with an inhale, and exhaling, we're going to round it. So inhaling, and exhaling. Inhaling, we're gonna arch the back, and exhaling, we're going to round it. We're going to stay here, and then on the next exhale, lower down into Child's Pose. We're going to come back up, arching the back, and then we're going to round it and lower down into Child's Pose. Inhaling, we're going to come back up, arching the back, and then we're going to round it and lower down into Child's Pose. Now we're going to come back up, arching the back. Exhaling, we're going to round it, and then lower down into Child's Pose again. So we're going to come back up, and now we're going to keep the back neutral. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the knees slightly off the floor. His love for me will never stop. Oh, his arms. From here, we're going to lift directly into downward dog. So inhaling, we're going to lift the hips and straighten the knees as much as you can. By the grace of God. Now we're going to bring the right knee towards the chest, shifting the weight towards the arms and lowering the hips. Now we're going to come back into downward dog for one breath. Now we're going to do the same thing with the left knee, bringing it into the chest and making sure the back is straight, not arched or rounded. Now we're going to come back into downward dog. Now we're going to come back down to the ground and we're going to lay on our backs with the knees bent. We're going to get ready to do our cool down stretches. So placing the right foot on the left knee, you can leave it there, or you can grab your left thigh with your hands and bring it closer to your chest, flexing both feet as you do so. And remember, as we're doing our cool down stretches, we're going to start to lengthen the breath little by little to really start to bring the heart rate back down after having done cardio.
I'm tempted to run and hide. Your gentle whisper reaches out.
Now you can release the legs and switch the feet. So the left foot on the right knee, leaving it on the floor, or bringing the legs closer into your chest. Now you can release the legs, and we're going to straighten the right leg and bend the left one. We're going to let the left knee twist over to the right side, extending the left arm out to that side and making sure that the shoulder stays on the ground. So twist only as much as you comfortably can while keeping the shoulder still on the ground. Come back and switch legs, so straightening the left one, and bending the right leg, and letting it fall over, we'll twist over to the left side. We'll extend the right arm and keep the shoulder on the ground. We're also going to make sure that the left foot is either on the inside of the left leg or really close towards the, touching the knee of the left leg. We don't want to let it go too far away from the leg because that'll strain the lower back. Now we're going to come back, we're going to bend both legs, placing the hands on the kneecaps, and with an exhale we're going to bring the knees into our chest, rounding our back, and on an inhale we're going to arch the back, letting the arms extend, and then as we exhale we're going to round the back again, bringing the knees into the chest, and inhaling we're going to arch the back and let the arms extend. With an exhale, we're going to bring the knees back into our chest, rounding the back. And now you can release the legs and let them fall wherever is most comfortable. They can be bent or they can be straight. You can place your hands on your torso or let them rest palms up next to you, whatever is most comfortable. And here we're going to continue to lengthen the breath. We're really going to focus on the breath and lengthen it as much as is comfortable. If you have your hands on your torso, you can notice and feel and focus on the movements that the torso makes with each inhale and with each exhale. And we're really going to start to relax in this position. We're going to start to rest. You can start relaxing muscle by muscle from your toes all the way up to your facial muscles. Just noticing anything tense and trying to relax it. With each moment that passes, you should feel a little bit more relaxed. This is the moment to give your body and your mind a rest. They do so much on a daily basis that we sometimes forget to just let them rest. So take advantage of these moments to truly and really rest.
This is how I fight my battles. 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 It may look like I'm surrounded.
And as we're laying here, you can really truly feel your body. We sometimes even forget we have a body until something goes wrong. And so now we're going to just take these moments to actually think about our body and to notice where it's at and how it feels. And you can think about the intricacy of it, all the trillions of cells that make up the body and are constantly signaling each other and doing so much work for things we don't even think about. Involuntary but necessary actions like breathing that we often take for granted. Right now we're going to think about it and we're going to be grateful for that and going to fill our heart and bodies with gratitude for this moment to rest, gratitude for our bodies, and just gratitude in general. So we can listen to our meditation for today, which is give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, His love endures forever. That's from Psalm 106, 1.
I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Rock of ages, cleft for me. Let me hide. Let me hide. Rock of ages, cleft for me. Let me hide. Let me hide.
And when you're ready, you can roll over to one side, bringing the knees into the chest.
Let me
And with a soft gaze or with closed eyes, we're going to slowly push up to seated.
myself
Now we're going to place our hands over the heart, and with a deep, long inhale, we're going to visualize that we're filling the heart up with gratitude and joy and peace. And as we exhale, we're going to send all that energy and gratitude, joy, into the rest of our bodies. So inhaling, we're going to fill the heart again with gratitude and joy. And as we exhale, we're going to send all of that into our entire body. Now you can let the hands relax, and inhaling, you can lower your head. And as you exhale, you can slowly open your eyes while lifting your head. So that was our practice for today. I hope you found it useful or helpful, and I hope you have a magnificent and mindful day. See you next time.